Hello everybody, I'm Arglefump. In this video I will play Enigmatis, the Mists of Ravenwood. I'll play the entire game from start to finish, all in one long video. Let's get started. I will play on advanced mode.
It's been 2 years since the events of Maple Creek. And I'm still on the hunt for the evil preacher. So far, the murderers stayed one step ahead. But I have a lead. There are rumors of people disappearing mysteriously on the West Coast. The situation sounds familiar, but could it just be a coincidence? What was that? Whoa. What on earth happened here? There's no evidence of a car crash, but that camper trailer is clearly damaged. What? How? I've never seen marks quite like that.
As you can probably tell from that opening scene, this is the second game of the series, so our detective hero is on the trail of the culprit from the first game when she runs across this car crash. Some giant monster attacked this RV. We've got to figure out if there's anything we can do to help. So, we have a locked first aid kit over here, underneath the flare. Yeah, I need the key. The key is inside the trailer. The other thing we can check out here, near this portal to Ravenwood. Is that a portal? No, that's just a door. It's just a normal door. But we do have a purse. Becky, my little butterfly. So this is a little girl. She loves her teddy bear. And her mother is Rachel Simpson. Alright, Rachel. And here are Rachel's car keys. They open up the door to the trailer. So we can go inside. Becky is here, hiding behind this large bag. All you have to do is click on Becky to talk to her. I am going to be pretty straightforward in this video walkthrough, not a whole lot of joking around, because if I make jokes every 5 minutes, this video is going to be 7 hours long. So I'll try to be relatively straightforward and direct in this playthrough.
Mom? You're not my mom. Where is she?
It's okay, sweetheart. I won't hurt you. Let's get you out of there. Come on. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I'm here to help. Can you tell me what happened?
My mom. She's gone. I'm scared.
Is your name Becky? Becky, you're safe with me now. Take a deep breath and try to tell me again.
Where's my mom? I want to talk to my mom.
She's too shook up to talk to me. I need to calm her and win her trust somehow.
This is actually a double challenge. We need to get her teddy bear and fix her injury. Those are two things we need to do. So we're going to look down here. We've got a nice little picture she made of her and her mom and butterfly love, as well as a fishing rod. It's a fishing rod. So the fishing rod is going to be used over here to get that key. First, we have this picture. It's Charlie! Yeah! So we know the names of all three people in this family. It's Charlie, it's his wife, I've already forgotten her name, and Becky. We just saw her ID not too long ago, and I've already forgotten it. That's silly of me. Well, the fishing rod goes over here to get the key to the first aid kit. And if you ever want to check the evidence is down here. So if I want to see, hey, what was the guy's name? It's Charlie, right? What was the mom's name? It's Rachel, that's right. What was the daughter's name? It's Becky. So that's what the evidence board is like. And I have a feeling, well, what?
What was that? I saw it earlier on the drive-in.
I have a feeling we'll have some sort of puzzle at the evidence board later on in this game. Just a feeling I have. First aid key opens up the first aid kit, giving us 2 items. We will use both of them on Becky to cure her wound. And you see these sparkles, those indicate a hidden objects challenge. So with this hidden objects challenge, we need to find a bunch of items and use them. So let's see, the screwdriver is an important item. I'm going to steal it and use it here for a screw. I'm gonna go back over here. I shut it. I use the screw and the screwdriver on it. Then I use the wind-up key. That should give me the wind-up mouse. I'll use the wind-up mouse to get rid of that creature. Maybe it's a badger. I don't know. It looks scary. I open up this book for a key. Use the key over here. That's going to unlock scissors and the butterfly bow for the bear, as well as this thread, but we need a needle first. We're gonna put the battery in here, and now we have a hairdryer. That's great, so we're gonna use that here. We clean off the bear's sweater. We're gonna cut these branches. See these branches? Yeah, they're hurting the sweater. We were taking really good care of this bear's sweater. Seriously. Okay, there's that bear's leg and the needle. The needle's going to go over here. Now we have a needle and thread. We put the leg into place. We use the needle and thread to fix the leg. We put the sweater on the bear. We put the butterfly wing on the bear. And now the bear is perfect. Becky's teddy bear is perfect. And this is basically the end of this introductory area that teaches you how to play the game. I've got a good sense of how to use items and solve puzzles and that sort of thing. But the game starts for real when we enter this park. But first, let's give Becky the teddy bear.
Teddy! She was a present from my mom.
And now she'll want us to take care of her wound. So we put the hydrogen peroxide on before the bandage.
That should only sting a little. Now let's put a bandage on that scratch and make it all better.
And be warned, scary stuff is going to happen right now.
My mom and dad are gone. A monster took them. Can you find them? Please?
A monster? Oh, sweetheart. There's no such thing as monsters.
Hey, think again, lady. What do you call this? Poor little girl. That's so sad. Becky.
It's all gone. The camper, my truck, Becky. Where are they? And all the other stuff, too. What is going on here? Please tell me I'm hallucinating.
I'd like to believe I'm hallucinating, but instead I think I have gone forward in time. Or maybe backwards in time. Check this out. The alarm clock from the camper. It's 20 minutes? No. Come on, it must be like in 12 hours and 20 minutes. I've gone forward in time. And look, this looks like a time portal.
I really hope the sunlight was playing tricks on my eyes.
Yeah, well, now we're entering Ravenwood. Fortunately, there are people here, and they promise to help, which is very, very good.
Welcome to Ravenwood Park, ma'am. I'm Gerald Whitmarsh, the owner. A missing family, a stolen camper, a monstrous creature outside my park. Okay, please calm down, ma'am. I'll be happy to help you. Though I'm sorry to say we didn't see anything. We only opened a few minutes ago. Seems I left my cell phone in my mansion on the other side of the valley. I'll go call for help. In the meantime, why don't you relax and tour the park a bit? Take a ride on the Redwood Gondola, free of charge. You can get a ticket here at the shop. Oh, and we just had new maps printed. Here, take one. They look great, don't they? In any case, you can find me in my residence on the other side of the valley.
Thank you, sir. We have this map. We'll be able to use it to get from location to location. And you'll notice it mentions the areas which we haven't visited, the areas where we can do actions, and also areas we can't get to yet. I wonder who this person is. It looks like a delivery person, right? I didn't see a delivery truck anywhere. Well, let's get a ticket.
Welcome to the park, ma'am. I overheard you speaking to Mr. Whitmarsh. What a frightening story. I'm sorry to say, I didn't witness a thing. Here's that Redwood gondola ticket. You might as well enjoy the view. It'll be some time before help arrives.
Oh, well, no, I accidentally clicked and skipped that last line of dialogue. I hope she didn't say something super important. By the way, the murderer is really Billy McBilson! Ah! Oh no! Yeah, I hope she didn't say anything super important to the plot like that. So we have some sort of snack area here, the snack bar. It's closed right now. Or is it? Check this out!
The butterfly pendant. Becky was wearing it around her neck.
My mom. She's gone. I'm scared.
What's it doing under the snack bar door? Is Becky in there? But they all claimed not to have seen a thing.
I bet they've got Becky inside here. They kidnapped her and trapped her in the snack bar. But why? So when I was playing this game on my own to prepare for this video, I just gasped because Becky's been kidnapped and my wife was concerned. She's like, Michael, what's wrong? And I had to explain I was just playing a video game.
Good morning, ma'am. When the museum opens in a few minutes, you can go up and ride the gondola.
It would be awesome if I could just wait a few minutes and follow that guy. Like, we could ride on the gondola together. But no. What I need to do is grab this glass cutter and then immediately break into the snack bar. We gotta save poor Becky. I hope she's in here.
Strange. How come it was locked from the inside if there's no other exit?
Okay, so what we want to do is grab this, use it to open the cash register. That gives us that trapdoor token. We'll use this later on. We need to fix this crossbow in order to attack a bear, like the one that's on the rug. And this will be a puzzle. Trapdoor token goes right here. Alright, so with this puzzle, I'm going to move the red one around the... No. Okay, I'm going to move the red one left, and then around, and left again. That made this green one have a pathway that goes straight up. Cool. So now I can move the green one around a couple of times. That creates a pathway for the red one to follow. So now the red one can go into place, and the green one can go into place. Kind of a complicated puzzle, but that's the solution. Red one makes a pathway for green. Green returns the favor. You are not doing me a favor, whoever you are.
Oh, who was that? At least I'm not hurt.
Poor detective. Well, I've got a flare. I'll use it. That should light up this area.
What is this place?
It's strange. It's a creepy dungeon. I don't like it. It's got a rat. Ugh. I need to break this open once I get the correct tool. And I need to go to the side room. I can't go back up because it's locked. See? It's locked. I need to find both pieces. Alright, so here in the side room, I'm going to grab this axe and this lighter.
Shh, don't shout. I need your help. And if you're down here, then you're in need of mine. We can't trust anyone out there. This place is not what it seems. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
This is the prisoner. He's kind of creepy. I'd say he's creepy. Let's ask him about himself.
Who are you? Why are you locked up down here?
I came here to settle an old score. My friend came out on top. For the time being. You're here to find some missing people, aren't you? But like me, you found yourself in trouble instead. I will help you get out of here and assist you in your investigation. But in return, I need you to release me. Trust me, we share the same foe.
I would love more of an explanation than just that. Alright? Let's ask about help.
How can we help each other?
I know a bit about our enemy and this place. I will give you clues and tell you his story. I'll also give you a few small artifacts I managed to steal from him and keep hidden in my cell. In return, you'll release me. As you can see, my cell has quite a complex lock. The relief is the key. If I know my enemy, its pieces are scattered around the park, in the tunnels, trees, everywhere. Should you manage that, my assistance will turn from words to actions.
Yes, so we need to find 12 tokens to open the door and free this guy. He could give us all the items right now, but I guess he's worried that I will totally abandon him if he gave me everything. So I've got to keep coming back and finding these tokens if I want to get everything from him. And we'll be doing that throughout the course of this entire game. We regularly come back to this guy, and he'll help a little bit. So kerosene goes here. Lighter goes here. I didn't explain. I used the axe to cut the wood. That's what I was doing there. I'm going to grab this, and I'm going to take a look at this. We've got a bunch of items here.
If you pin your evidence on this board, I can help you in your investigation. I can see the whole board from here. Just clear the remaining stuff off it.
Alright, let's just grab everything here.
Perfect. What exactly are you investigating?
I have evidence that a few people disappeared this morning at the park gate, under highly unusual circumstances.
It comes as no surprise to me. I'll help you find them. Start off by identifying our missing persons.
So here's our 3 pieces of evidence. As I suspected, we are moving the evidence onto some sort of evidence board. They were taken by the fog. And the girl? Becky. And here's the mom.
The whole family is gone. The mother's purse was left next to the park gate, together with her wallet, car keys, documents, and a picture of her daughter. The very girl I found.
My mom and dad are gone! A monster took them.
And then lost, moments later.
Such a happy family.
Indeed, I can't leave now. I have to find them. But first, we need to establish what happened to them after they were taken, and who's behind their disappearance. But I can't do my part until I get out of this dungeon.
Obviously. I think I can help you. Come here to the cell door.
Ooh, we're gonna get some help here. So you can click on the reflection. That just warps you directly to the cell door.
Your way in is your way out. The trap door. Among my few possessions, I have one of the 2 keys. To find the second, you'll have to search the maze of tunnels beyond the metal door. Decipher the rune symbols above the door. They will lead you through the maze. Good luck.
That actually is kind of helpful. Thank you very much, sir. And that's sort of what it's going to be like. You know, if we get a break in the case, maybe he'll help us out, give us some items to further help us out, that sort of thing. So here we're going to use the ladder to reach above the door. I'm going to use the sheet and the charcoal. Use the charcoal here. Gives us symbols. So that will help us through the maze. We're going to pull this and use the crowbar. If you don't use the crowbar, the door will fall down again.
The maze the prisoner spoke of. I should follow the runes in the code he gave me.
Let's see, I pushed that. Door number right. The door on the right is the U symbol. That's not the one we want. We want the S symbol. So that's... Oh! That's over on the left. Okay, the O symbol, that's on the left. Well, we know the U symbol has to be here on the right, because on the left it's the X symbol. So let's pull this. And let's see, do I pull this? Oh, no, I push that. It shows the U symbol. It's sort of a puzzle segment where, let's see, you can also scrape some moss off of the walls. So you open doors, you pull out bricks, you use your moss scraper, and that's how you solve these puzzles. Very simple puzzles.
It seems I've reached some kind of chamber.
Mysterious. And here's a hidden objects challenge. We need to find a bunch of different items here. Let's see if I can find them all. This one's trapped. I need to use this item here to get it. Let's see, this one's also trapped. I'll smash this open. Grab it. That. And that. There we go. I found everything. That gives us a chain and a hook. Let's pull this out. Hey, it's one of the things for the prisoner's door. That's helpful. That's helpful. It will let us see what the prisoner's door is like. So we're going to look here. We're going to put the chain and hook into place. We're going to look down here. Clean that off. Put in the threaded hook. Get the chain and hook on that hook. Pull this up. Open the trap door. Later, we will find some blocks. Looks like this puzzle needs blocks so we can get through. And that looks like a puzzle there, too. Like the raven person's holding a giant heart, or maybe a shield? I don't know. Anyway, we have a raven leg. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is a large area. Don't tell me I explored the entire large area. Well, dozens of corpses in the catacombs. That is added to my evidence. We don't know this particular corpse. It's MR. So maybe we'll find some evidence related to MR, allowing us to identify this particular... this poor unfortunate soul. And the hint says we can't really do anything, so let's go back here. Let's give the token to this fellow.
Thank you, Detective. As promised, I will tell you the story of your foe. Beware, though, for it reaches far into the past, beyond belief and imagination. In the beginning, there were 12 Reapers, ancient spirits of the cruelest and foulest ilk. Through their dark rituals, they would spread evil, despair, and death. Their atrocious deeds were not aimless, though. They summoned and served their High Lord, Archdemon Osmodai, the strongest and most powerful being in the pits of hell, who wreaked havoc through the world, bringing terror and destruction. Each time you bring another relief piece, I will tell you more. And, by the way, here's another artifact. I hope you'll find it handy.
As we've already established, we talk to him, he's gonna tell us a story every time we get part of this relief put into place. Sometimes he gives us items. This is not very useful right now, because it's just a lock part.
You mentioned the name Asmodai in the story you started telling me. Did you say Archdemon? Who is it? How come you know all this?
Perennial Sophia, Detective. I'm an old man. According to ancient beliefs, Asmodai is the king of demons, a fearsome and most powerful being, the essence of evil, the wielder of corruption.
But it's just mythology. Demons don't exist in this world.
And monsters like the one you saw don't either? There may be more truth in the old legends and beliefs than you think. Asmodai. Soon you will learn how deep the bond between him and our enemy is.
Yeah, see, when he's dropping hints like that, it makes me annoyed, and I just want to yell, tell me the entire story! Don't stretch it out over the course of 12 different tales. Tell me everything right now, sir. Come on, come on, come on! I need to be fully armed with knowledge about my enemy, right? Well, I've got the 2 feet, so now I can escape. Up to the snack bar.
What on earth was that?
Purple. Yes, it's evil purple.
What is that strange light phenomenon? It's not the first time I've seen it.
It's going to that big tree, the giant...
It was that fog raven thing that attacked the camper trailer. And the park, it looks deserted?
Maybe we've time traveled again. Did that thing just move? I think it moved its eyeballs, like it was staring at me. Ah. So there's a bear blocking the pathway, so we can't go forward. We have to go backwards. Let's see, we've got a couple of puzzles here. This is... whatever you call it. It's just a postcard. Move it aside to get twine. That's what we need. We need twine. Yeah, these are all just postcards. They are useless.
I must watch. I must watch. What happened? Nothing. Something. I don't remember. I must have had a nap. Nothing. I've been living here for a long time. I must watch. If anything happens, I like birds. There used to be so many of them here. I like birds and collecting things. You would be surprised at how many useful things I can find. I don't remember how long. I don't remember why, but I must watch. Here, take a look at this. I found it all just a while ago.
Okay. Yeah, that's creepy. That's really creepy, the way she's talking. So I want to grab these things. Is this the ticket seller lady when she was young? But who's the other guy? Her boyfriend, maybe? Somebody seems to think the giant tree is evil.
The locket. It was mine once, but I don't remember why I thought it was valuable. You can keep it.
Ah, that statue just looked at me. And there's a puzzle underneath it. We use the scraper here. Simple enough puzzle. You want to rotate these pieces so they form one connected line. Sometimes the colors change, so that makes it a little tough. They seem to change around the outside edges, though. It's like this red changes into green right here. Let's see, I'm gonna have to move this blue around so those connect. Let's see, I might have to move this green around. Yeah, I'm gonna move this blue around and this red around. I think move that red around quite a bit. There we go. Yes. There we go. I think we might have all the reds in place now. We've got it. Yeah, that's the solution. Oh, great. We've got another token. We can learn more of the story from our friend.
All this stuff. It's from the Simpsons camper.
So move all this stuff aside.
The blue butterfly pendant is in the picture, too. It belongs to Becky's mother.
Yeah. So I'll use the knife to open up this. Give me some items. We've got tape and sleeping medicine. We also have a hidden objects challenge.
This souvenir shop doesn't seem to be selling souvenirs.
Does it?
License plates? Car keys? Air fresheners? What does this mean?
Okay, two things. It looks like this woman here has just been robbing cars. Like, cars regularly get abandoned and she steals stuff from them. Yeah. But also, you know, you can't just steal the stuff here, detective. That's not nice. Here's the item we want, the harmless bolt. Just stealing stuff, like the woman who owns this store is right here. She'll catch you. There's a seat belt. Here's a bear. Here's a fire extinguisher. Let's see if we can find the toothbrush. There's the toothbrush right here. So with the bobblehead dog, you take the head, you put it in place here. Beach ball, you take this and use it on the deflated beach ball for an inflated beach ball. For open beans, you take the can opener, use them on the can of beans. Guess that was simple enough. Here's a comb, here's a compass. For a totem, we need to find 2 items. Let's see, this goes on the top of the totem. We can't use that yet. Okay, here's the middle of the totem. Here's the top of the totem. There we go, and I'll use a hint for the last item, which is Raven. And that gives us, that thing is definitely moving. That statue is definitely moving. I want to use this relief piece.
Withered and decaying bodies stuffed in barrels and hidden in the catacombs. Why are there so many?
Now you're beginning to understand, Detective. This mystery is much larger than 3 missing people. If you want to find that family before they join the other corpses, you must hurry. I have a feeling they're still alive.
Creepy. Anyway, yeah, click on evidence whenever you want to be taken to this evidence board. That way we can talk to our friend, the prisoner, and give him a relief piece. That's a lot easier than going all the way back to the shop and through the underground tunnels to reach him.
In reward for their faith, Asmodai granted his worshippers unnatural skills by casting part of his own life force into their hearts. He gave them strength, power, and above all, the gift of immortality.
Creepy. Really creepy. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, is that it for the evidence? Is there something else I've missed here? Hint button says, oh, I can move some of these items. Can I, though? No. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can mess with any of these items, even though the evidence board is shiny, like it should be able to be interacted with. Whatever. I'll ignore that for now. We're gonna put the twine here. We're gonna put the harmless bolt into place. We're gonna put the sleeping serum on top of it. Use the adhesive to secure it. And now we have a crossbow, which we can use to take out this bear.
This should put the bear into a nice, deep sleep.
For whatever reason, the detective just keeps playing with this thing here. Like, I would grab the purse and move it away from the bear. Yeah, in case the bear wakes up, but no, she does not. Okay, we put the memory card into place. We put the batteries into place. We need to put the 2 covers into place, and now we can watch a video.
Hey, Mom! You're a movie star, and I'm the director. Mom? Dad!
One wouldn't find better evidence of what happened here. Now to find new batteries and see what happens next.
I assume that scene happened like shortly before the detective showed up here in this spot, right? So once we get more batteries, we're okay, the bear's gonna be unconscious for a couple hours. That's nice. Once we get new batteries, we'll be able to tackle that thing. I'm just gonna check this evidence thing just one more time. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was added to evidence. That's cool. So what if evidence is glowing because there's new evidence? I don't know. Let's use a hint. Hint is still saying, okay, I should be able to drag this here. Okay. That's part of the bigger mystery. So let's see. I can try dragging the evidence to different spots. Okay, that should tell us a bit more about the Simpsons. I don't know who that Okay, so that's how the evidence board works. I'll just try putting the evidence everywhere for now.
The remains of numerous cars are up there. and of those who once owned them. It's hard not to associate this evidence with the bodies. And the Simpson family's possessions are also there. That ticket seller lady stands there on guard.
I don't remember why, but I must watch.
She doesn't seem to be in her right mind. She didn't even remember giving me the ticket.
Then, again, she could be acting. Is she in on it, or a victim playing the role unwillingly?
If there's a role she plays, the question is, what is it?
Yeah, what is she doing? Okay. So let's try moving this locket everywhere. Aha, fits into there. I don't think we can move this MR thing anywhere. That's not gonna work. And I don't think we have anything to talk to the ticket seller
Numerous
about.
corpses
Do we?
packed in barrels. What did you call it? Oh yeah, a larger mystery. Really?
Dozens of old corpses. A shocking view indeed. I must admit, when I led you through the maze, I hoped you'd find them. What a skilled detective you are. Why? Because this really makes one aware of how serious this case is. As I warned you when we first met, this place is not what it seems. The victims you seek are not the first ones, and if you don't act quickly, they will not be the last. You've stumbled on the tip. I will help you uncover the iceberg.
Creepy. So we've talked to them about everything. We have finished clearing out the evidence board. Notice it's not sparkly and glowing. Great. So now we can continue exploring the rest of the camp. So on the cliff we have this knot. It is a very tough knot, so I'm just gonna cut the rope. Gives me some rope. Down here I've got some lockpicks, which I definitely want to get, so I'll be getting those in just a moment. So over here, I'm going to use the rope on the door and the totem. I'm gonna break this with the hatchet. That seems incredibly dangerous. I'm surprised I'm not dead right now. No, seriously, that seems really, really dangerous. Okay, so we're gonna look at this. We are going to use our knife to pry this piece out. Aha, that gave us another lock part. I think there might be one over here. You just want to move these sharp, pointy things aside. Great, that gave us the final lock part, as well as the metal hacksaw. And we'll be solving this hidden objects challenge. So let's see, smoking pipe. I need to find a squirrel. Squirrel, right over here. Helmets. We need to find the magnet. We want to measure the soil's pH by putting this in the soil. Find the two parts of the pan flute. Oh, that's part of a headdress. Okay, two parts of the headdress and two parts of the pan flute. Okay, sharp razor. We need to use this on the razor to get a sharp razor. Get the owl. We're going to put this here to get a high temperature. There's a rope, and I don't know what a tree knot is. I'll use a hint for it. Oh, that kind of knot, not like the kind of knot we just couldn't untie over here. No, like the tree knot. Right. Metal hacksaw is going to go over here. I'm going to put the magnet on the end of it. That way I can get this lockpick. Excellent. We're going to go back into here, and we're going to have a puzzle. You met this guy. He's creepy. And that's another piece of evidence. His estate is pretty close. Okay, so we look at this, we put our lock parts here for a puzzle, right? The combination is this. So the solution is going to be counterclockwise, that's this one. 4 counterclockwise. Then 7 counterclockwise. Then we're going to go 3 clockwise. 3 clockwise. And 7 clockwise. 4! I need room! Ugh, creepy. And hey, we found a wooden eye. That's good. So we're gonna want to go backwards. And put the wooden eye over here. For a puzzle. I mean, I guess this is a simple enough puzzle. Just want to rotate this. I'll start with yellow. I'm moving the yellow ball through the maze, left and right. I'm just ignoring that red ball for now. Just totally ignoring it. Moving the yellow ball through the maze. And getting it in the hole. Now for the red ball. I'm going to move this right. Let's see. Looks like I have to keep moving it. Drop it down there. Drop it down there. Drop it down there. And move all the way around to the exit. Hey, hey, hey. We've got another metallic relief part for our friend. Give it to him in a moment. Lockpick over here. Let's see, I'm gonna grab a wire here and look through this for a scene. Don't look at me. I don't know what he's doing, but it's creepy and evil. He summoned the monster. Okay. Okay.
The raven has dispersed into air. This is my chance to get across the valley unnoticed.
Sure is. I'll use the hatchet here. Smash this. Open up this, and I will put the electric cables here for a puzzle. So it's a puzzle, we want to move everything around. So it's a perfect. So let's see. The 2 yellow cables go here. You see those symbols go together to form that. Looks like green. Green's going to have this symbol. And what? Purple's going to be these 2? No. Purple's these 2. Great. Still need to get green. Green is going to be this in a box. Yes! Solve the puzzle. Great, but before I move on, let's go back to our friend who keeps giving us endless backstory. And we've got more evidence. Let's see, is this guy our main suspect? Definitely. Well, the proof is we saw him being evil, right?
It's Whitmarsh. He summons and controls that monstrous fog raven.
A perfect guess, Detective. This is our common foe.
And no doubt the one who makes people disappear is also responsible for the whole atrocity here. Who is he?
Come closer to the slit in the door, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Sort of looks like the prisoner. They have the same color eyes. Alright, so what was this evidence? This is... I don't know. That was all the... that's part of the bigger mystery, right?
The note I found in the safe. No doubt this refers to the bodies I found in the catacombs.
When we link this with people disappearing along with their cars, we start to see the bigger picture.
If there is a serial killer here, he might have a special place where he kills his victims.
You can't be sure of this, but it's worth checking out.
I don't want to explore
If it's
it.
true, then the Simpsons must be kept somewhere near.
Indeed. So the most obvious question is, where is it?
I don't want to explore that. Okay, his estate? It could be his estate. Yeah. And we still haven't found MR. I don't think we can put it anywhere yet. It's one piece of evidence we can't put anywhere. Alright. Let's go back to our friend here. And give him another relief piece.
The tragedy of the world of old went on. Village after village fell victim to the wrath of Asmodai and his dreadful minions. In fear of the hellish horde, terrified and defenseless people prayed to God for help. And it came to pass that the Lord heard their call and sent down the mighty Archangel Raphael to stand against powerful evil.
It's kind of sad. Like we've gotten about half the evidence, but we have not gotten about half of these story tokens. We've got a lot more story left.
You said you would tell me more about our enemy.
The one who kidnapped that family is the one who imprisoned me here, and the one whose story I tell. You've challenged no mere man, Detective. Whitmarsh, as he calls himself now, possesses skills you may consider unnatural. You've already witnessed some of them. Yes, the foggy beast is but an emanation of his power. Search his manor. There have to be secret chambers where he keeps his victims. Be careful, though. Minions of the Raven keep their eyes wide open all the time. Here, take this. I hope you'll find it useful in your search.
Alright. So is that it? Is there anything else to talk to him about? No. Any more evidence? I need some fresh batteries so I can take out these old batteries. I think that's it. That's it. Great. So, now that we're kind of done figuring stuff out, let's move on to the next area. Let's go to his big tree and manor and explore it. Find his evil murder lair. Wait, what? I thought the fog raven was gone. No. Uh-oh. Ah! No!
I'm alive. But where am I? Looks like I lost a few of my heavier tools. Something tells me this wasn't our last meeting.
No, I lost some of the cool items in my inventory. Oh, I've only got these 3 things left. Well, that's not fair. I can't visit my prisoner friend either. I'm trapped here at the beach. So at the beach we have, this net is tangled. I need to fix this, but I have to grab something from here, right? Yes, that's right. Okay, so I need to grab that rag piece there. That will allow me to pick up that shard of glass and give myself a net. Now, I thought I would use the net to pick up this life vest down here, but I don't really want to mess with that. I can't just reach my hand down and grab it, so I'm just going to grab the wires instead. Not to mention we've got this planks that need to be smashed apart. So, we use the fishing net here to get a rock. It's a rock! The heavy rock will open up this. Is that like a hat? I should take that hat. I mean, that hat looks like it would be pretty awesome. It probably fits me perfectly. So let's see. I need to open things up and solve some puzzles. Solving that puzzle. Solving that puzzle. Yeah, it's a hidden objects challenge. Not much to say about that. Just try to find all those hidden objects. Hidden all over the screen. Oh yeah. One item was behind that for whatever reason. Now I have a fishing line.
The monster is gone. I've got a bad feeling in my gut.
You know, I'd be more scared if the monster was there attacking me. I'm perfectly fine with it, like, not hanging around anymore. Anyway, I got an inflatable vest. Huh. That was already inside the thing? Huh. The gondola? Weird. Anyway, I used the rock here. It's like they were expecting the gondola to fall down and break, isn't it? Anyway, the rock gets used here along with the wires in order to create a little plank, and I will use that to go across here to another big rock. I'll use the self-inflated vest here, and now I'm out of the ravine. Alright, so here at the logging camp exposition, I use my Raven emblem, giving me some items. And we got that emblem by talking to the prisoner, so that's the game's way of making sure you have to talk to the prisoner. You can't just skip his long, long conversations. We have batteries. Yes, the batteries will be used when we get back to the prisoner. And I'm going to grab this from that bear. See, this is below. This is the ground of the area we were in earlier. And we have a slider puzzle. Let's see. These to the right, so this up, so this up. So that left, nope, that was totally wrong. Okay. These down, these left. So this up. This right, so this can go up. It's this. Sorry for messing up that solution, everyone. Here, let's see, it's gonna be maybe owl up, so this right, and this right, and then fish down, so this right, this up, so I can move the cat left and the fish down. Tricky, yeah, and we got 2 items for the prisoner. It's kind of a sign we'll be meeting our prisoner friend in a little while. He's on the other side of this, but I need to find some rope before I can go there.
Light and smoke. Is someone there?
And we've got a couple of puzzles here as well. I'm gonna grab this basket. I'm gonna need 2 items to fix that to get a nut for the squirrel. We have the locomotive display, which only has the singular item. The plug. Thank you, Lumberjack Art Exposition. Ah, man, it's so great. Also, this is for smashing stuff. Oh, it looks like it's for smashing the logo.
Who is that? And what is he doing here?
Mystery villain. Mystery villain. I should just shout out, hey, what are you doing, mystery villain? Hang out with me. Yeah. No, instead I'm just gonna keep quiet. Maybe it's for the best that I avoid everybody here, because the people here seem to be evil. They all seem to want to destroy me. Okay, so I need to fix this bridge, and that's going to involve this puzzle, which is kind of a monster puzzle, and then this puzzle just to charge it with the engine. It needs water and lots of heat. Water and lots of heat. And I need to open up this in order to get the heat going. I also need a hose for the water. Okay. Going back here, I'm gonna put the basket. No. Gonna put the wooden cork here and the pump here. Gives me a nut for the squirrel. And that gives me Becky's hair clip. So why was it here in the logging expedition? I don't know, but we still can't solve the hidden objects challenge here in the logging exhibition. That's weird. Well, the rope can be used to go down here.
I know this place. Now I can reach the rest of the park.
Yeah, it takes us to the rest of the park. So this is one of the metal panels. Looks like we need just one more before we can reach wherever that is, probably Mr. Marsh's basement. Let's go to evidence here. We have some new evidence, right? We can put these batteries in, find the new evidence.
A monster? Oh, sweetheart. There's no such thing as monsters. The events in the camper, they went differently than I thought. Becky, she hasn't been taken by the beast. Something distracted it. Then she escaped with, or was taken by, whoever that was.
It couldn't have been Whitmarsh. Why would he intervene to stop his own pet?
If not Whitmarsh, then who? And where is she? One thing we know for sure. The investigation goes double track now. The girl and her parents got separated.
Double track investigation. Good for us to know. So let's see. So I think Becky was taken by that mystery villain we just saw.
This hair clip.
Belonged to the girl?
Exactly. I found it down there in the middle of the park, pretty far from Whitmarsh's house. And I saw someone by the river.
It may or may not be the same person who took her from the camper. Caution, detective. He could be working for Whitmarsh.
I'm not concerned about the risk. First, I need to cross the river.
Alright. Alrighty, I think that's it. Let's go back to the camp. Now, do we have the Hidden Objects Challenge at the Lumberjack art display? Yes, we do! Okay, so... I don't know why they hid this Hidden Objects Challenge behind that conversation, but they did. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to me. Anyway, I need to get this bowl. I need to get this tree. I need to get some sort of mug. Let's just use a hint here. Hint says the mug is there. So, I'm gonna put this here, making holes. That gives me a fife. I put the ear on this creature for the crane key for that crane downstairs. We're going to put... Oh, I didn't know that was an item. No, I was trying to solve this puzzle here, but apparently it's not a puzzle this time around. What you do is you grab this thing, you put it inside the block of wood, and you take the hammer and you use that on that block of wood for half a piece of wood. Which is sometimes a puzzle you have to do. Alrighty, but not a puzzle this time. So, calipers. Horseshoe here, a file. I need to find twine and a ruler. Let's use the hint for one. Twine. And a ruler. Great, so that gave me the crane key. Going back downstairs. It's probably not called downstairs, but it looks like a downstairs area to me. Crane key goes over here. Give me 2 items, a file. It's a chisel, maybe? Yeah, it's called a chisel. I don't really know what the difference is. It looks just like a file. A file could have done that exact same thing. I mean, they could have called that a file. It would be no different. Anyway, it gives us 3 items. Hooray, now we have items. We actually have enough items to start solving puzzles here. Good. So, the valve goes here. Gives me a bunch of coal, which I pick up with my basket. I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna zoom in here, use the Allen key. You still need to find a way to undo those screws. I'm guessing it's a screwdriver. This is a really creepy piece of artwork, by the way. I would not have that in my art exhibition in my family-friendly park. That's just me. Alright, so... rubber hose goes here. Grab the end, put it in the river. Pump it up. Now it has max water. I'm gonna put in the coal, the kindling, and use the matches. And shut this. And hey, I've got this thing almost done. And I'm back to like no inventory. Actually, let's use that relief piece right now on the cell door.
Raphael challenged Asmodai, and the great duel came to pass. Light led him against the force of darkness, and from this epic battle, he came away victorious. the king of all demons and the wielder of darkness, was defeated.
Okay, but apparently he wasn't defeated very well if he's back and still causing problems. Suppose it's a good idea that... I mean, it's a good thing that the angel beat the evil demon. I just wish the angel had finished the job. Okay, so can I solve this puzzle yet? No, what am I missing? I need to pull the lever. And now I can solve this puzzle. Well, this is, I was gonna say fun, but that's probably not the best word. I think we click the 2 middle pieces. Oh, got it backwards. So now I'm gonna click the 2 outside pieces. Got it. So now we want to get these pieces. So I think I'm gonna have to do, 3, 1, messed that up. Okay. 2, 3. Oh yeah, 2, 3, and now you can see I just do 1. I should probably talk about the pattern that these things are following, but I'm gonna have them all down. I think this is 3, 1, 2, 4. Nope. 2, 4, 1. I forgot the extra step. So the pattern they're following is if I click on the left one, it's just gonna move these 2 on the left. If I click on the right one, it moves the 2 on the right. If I click one of the middle ones, it moves. Yeah, if I click one of the middle ones, it's going to move 3. Right. So what was the solution again? It was 3, 1, 4, 2, 1. There we go. It is a regular pattern. You just, I guess, have to figure it out, or just by guessing. Yeah, it is kind of tough. Anyway, new area, everybody. We're across the river. We have made it all the way across the river. Family fun park. Family day at this fancy park. There's a hint. It says I'm supposed to do something with this. Oh, drop the paper clip. Duh.
What was that? Is someone inside?
The mystery villain. Come on. Oh, I need a second thing to pick the lock. Well, that's no fair. This little segment of the game is pretty short, but it has 3 hidden objects challenges, which is kind of a lot. So we have a nail here, and this pathway is completely blocked. It's the pathway to the gondola station. If we check our map, right here, top station. So we can't just walk up to the top station. I guess Shack's is the name of this location. As I said, it's very, very small. It's basically just this one screen. Okay, so we have this door. We need to get rid of those nails. We have this. It needs a very specific emblem, and we'll clean something there. Okay, thin nail goes here. The nail and the paperclip go together to get us inside this hut. All right. We thought there were people inside. No, it was just mannequins. Just mannequins. I'm kind of silly. I need to get this screwdriver. It's too hot to pick up with my bare hands. Can't I just grab, like, a spoon from the wall or something and knock it aside? I don't know. So check this out. Found in Whitmarsh's manor. Ooh, somebody's been spying on Whitmarsh. And a wallet. So this is an illusion scheme. Trying to change the statues or make somebody look different from how he actually does, I think? I think that's how the bad guy disguises this as a normal park, is because there's a magic illusion which makes it look real. And we kind of saw that towards the start of the game, where we got the evil version of the entrance, and then we saw the nice happy version. So the Watchman, the guard's doing well. The last 3 nosy little snoopers were reported and dealt with. She is showing some signs of self-awareness, minor risk. And I think this refers to the ticket lady, right? So she doubles as a guard for his evil schemes. Ah! Who is it? Who is it? Who's there?
It's you! I thought the bad man came for me, so I hid.
It's Becky! Oh, it's not a bad guy. It's Becky.
I'm fine. My friend rescued me when the monster attacked. He told me to hide if I saw anyone coming, and to protect this.
So somebody, helped save her!
I recognize these. All the pictures refer to Maple Creek. And there's the evil preacher I've been hunting.
That is the first game in the Enigmatis series. That's the one she's talking about. So, moving on to this game, though. Looks like a character from the Maple Creek game, the previous game, got a message from Gerald. But this person's like, I don't know, this seems suspicious. Maybe Gerald was trying to lead that guy into a trap. And so that's how our friend made it to Whitmarsh Manor. And, also stole...
Sorry, friend, but this is mine.
Ah!
Hamilton, is that you?
Yes, your old friend from Maple Creek, who was also hunting the preacher. I'm glad you're here. Whitmarsh sent me an invitation. Always distrust people who want to tell you something interesting. I've been spying on him, spying on me for a while now. Watch this place change. Doom and gloom into flowers and sunshine. I knew something was wrong here. Then the Simpsons arrived. I tried to warn them, but I couldn't without blowing my cover. I could feel the park wanted them. I tried stopping them at the gate, but Becky's parents were already gone. I managed to scare off the bird. Now, here we are. I couldn't wake you up. Your car was broken down and I had to think fast. I hid you in the bushes and brought Becky here. I was gonna come back. Then that cruddy old stairway finally gave in. Got hurt pretty bad. And my lockpicks fell right out of my pocket. I need to sit. I think my leg's broken. Give me a minute. I'll be all right.
Please, can you help Mr. Hamilton?
I'm sorry, I think I was talking a little bit ahead of myself there. Anyway, Hamilton's hurt. Hamilton is our friend from the previous game. He helped out Becky, but now he's hurt, and he dropped his lockpicks. I think we found those, right? We already found the lockpicks. But it makes me wonder which stairway. Was it this stairway that got broken that he's talking about? Probably. Or was it the other one? You know, the one like over here at the front of the log camp. Let's just go there now. That is this broken stairway. Alright, and I did want to go back here for another reason. I'm putting this coin here so I can smash it. That gives me the raven symbol. Beautiful. I needed that raven symbol. And I also needed to talk to Hamilton once more, I'm afraid.
My leg's bungled pretty bad. I don't think I'll be much help to you from here on out.
We have a puzzle fixing his leg.
It's broken. I need a bandage and something straight to set the leg.
So as soon as I see that injury, I notice a hidden objects challenge, 1 of 3. Let's do it. So this hidden objects challenge wants ground pepper. Let's see, I grab the pepper, put it in the grinder, use the grinder. Guess what? I've got ground pepper, right? Okay, suspenders, that's pretty easy. Egg stand, snow hat, scarf, pipe. I don't know, bait. Nail remover, that's the important item that I'm gonna grab. I think those two things must be mold spores. Is this bait? No, that's part of her hat. Well, let's fix the hat. Might as well. Okay, open up this for 2 items. The grapes, no. That had grapes. The flask is under this guy's hat. Why? And there's the bait. Okay, I'd call that more like a fishing lure rather than bait, but who cares? So, nail remover goes over here. And that lets me see, hey, I have a plank. I'm going to have to cut it in order to fit Hamilton's leg. I put the token here. That gives me some soap so I can clean something, and I'll clean something in a moment. I grab the thick gloves, the ones that I got from the area with the giant plank. I use that to get the screwdriver. I'm gonna go back over here. Remember, the screwdriver needed to be used at the lumberjack art thing. So that gets me A first aid kit, like the first aid kit towards the start of the game, it's locked up. I don't know why everybody locks up their first aid kits in this game. Generally, you want to have first aid kits easily accessible. Anyway, we've got another hidden objects challenge right here. Okay, so our second hidden objects challenge of this area. So let's find these items. I'm going to use this knife here to open up that can of paint. I put the brush in the paint, and that gives me a red rose. I'm also going to use the knife here on the chair leg to get a sharp steak. Let's see, I'm going to use this back and forth to get wood chips. Half of a log. I think I described this earlier. I put that thing here, and then I use the hammer on it. Half of a log. Okay, plus sign, cards, a pencil, a box. Let's see, I need to open up this thing with a key. Okay, that gives me like 3 items. Great! That gave me all the remaining items. Phew! That's good. That's good. Alrighty, so I am going to use the wood saw here. Giving me the wood for Hamilton. I'm going to clean this dirty bandage. It's a 2-part process to clean that dirty bandage. I also need to dry it out because it's a wet bandage. I really would want to turn off that stove. It seems dangerous. Let's talk to Becky.
Please, take this. These are my last ribbons. You can use them to help Mr. Hamilton. Then we can go and bring my parents back.
Yeah. Becky's so nice. Aww.
My leg's bungled pretty bad. I don't think I'll be much help to you from here on out.
If I was her, I would still be kind of scared and freaked out by Mr. Hamilton. Even though I know he's my friend, he still kind of scares me. Clean bandage, then the planks, then we secure them with the ribbons.
Done. The leg should be fine. Just don't re-injure it doing something stupid.
I'll need something to prop myself up with.
Which means we have a third hidden objects challenge in this area. Here's the crutches. Wouldn't it be so nice if I could just grab the crutches and leave? Wouldn't that make sense? Oh well. Sunflower, mustache, butterfly, monocle, apron, plate, ladle, and bell. Oh, plate, yes. Shells, anchor tattoo, ladle, and a bell. Okay. And that's basically it. We're pretty much done with this area.
Thank you, Detective. And Becky, if not for your help, I'd be a permanent resident in this awful place. Now, I propose that we split up. Take Becky somewhere safe and call the police. I'll search for her parents.
No! I'm not going anywhere without my mom and dad.
You're in harm's way, sweetheart. And that's a set of train tracks you don't want to be on. Don't try to play the tough guy. You're hurt bad. Yes, we should split up, but you're taking care of Becky. I'll keep searching. I'll find them. Promise.
Great, yeah, that's officially the end. Objective accomplished. We are actually finished with this Jack's area. Next area is going to be the mansion, but just a moment, we have a cutscene. Becky, no! Hamilton, that little knife is not going to hurt the giant Shadow Raven. Are you kidding yourself here? Well, Becky immediately got captured. Hamilton, I blame you.
The bird must have taken her to Whitmarsh Manor. Had to go and get myself injured. Listen, the way up there is blocked. I found a map showing tunnels running all under this place during my surveillance of Whitmarsh. You can take them to the other side of the park. The exit is marked on the map.
So the map says follow the routes. That's a clue for the puzzle we'll have in just a moment. All right.
You'll have to go on without me. I'll stay topside and do what I can from here. One more thing, Detective. You and I meeting here, it isn't a coincidence. Be careful.
What does he mean it isn't a coincidence?
Watch out in the tunnels. Might be dangerous down there.
I think he's suggesting that the villain from the previous game is the villain in this game. I don't know. So let's go back into the well here. I am going to take a break and talk to the prisoner because we have another metallic relief piece.
In the epic battle of light against darkness, Archangel Raphael defeated Asmodai and left the world restored back to peace and calm. The demon was not entirely destroyed, though. A trickle of his spirit survived, for the last sparkle of his fiery life force was bound to the very hearts of his worshippers.
Oh no! Let's see if we've got these new pieces of evidence we just found. Alrighty, so this probably goes there. And the illusion scheme, that's got to be here, right? Yeah, and then the ticket seller obviously goes in the ticket seller area. And that's it. We place those 3 pieces of evidence we just found. Cool. I think our evidence board is almost done. Right. So now we are going to this metal panel. We're going to put it here. We already put the previous one into place. So here we want to take this symbol. We want this symbol here in the bottom right. Let me show how this works. So when I click on a piece, it rotates the 4 pieces around it in a clockwise fashion. So what you want to do is get this piece in the bottom right-hand corner. So I do that by bringing it all the way down. So if the numbers are 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And then, let's see, 3, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 3. That's how you solve that puzzle. Next puzzle. Remember, the map said follow the routes. That's what we're going to do. We follow the routes. So routes are on the right pathway, and the right pathway, and the left pathway. If you make a wrong choice, you get sent back to the start of the maze.
Whitmarsh, where is he going?
Okay, we did it! That is officially the end of the segment. Now we're in a new area. Where are we? Yeah, we're in this brand new area, the Underdome. I don't know why I said Underdome. The Underground Dome area. Woohoo! Alright, so let's explore this area. We got something fancy in the back.
Becky's parents. They're alive. But the roots are doing something to them. Draining them. There must be a way in there.
Yeah, that's creepy and weird. Anyway, we found Becky's parents. Hooray! That's good. Yeah, so we're going to take a look over here. So basically, this segment is going to end with this puzzle, and it's going to be a really tough puzzle. I don't like this puzzle. I'm not looking forward to having to solve it, but you need to get all 3 of these tokens in order to activate the puzzle, which will create that little bridge. In case it's not obvious, I'm just playing this game in little chunks at a time. I know this is a video that's over like an hour long, but I did not play for an hour straight. No, I did each little segment separately, and now we're at the, the top station segment. Yeah, that's the name of the segment. Okay, Brick goes over here, getting us to the surface.
The second gondola station. I've reached the far side of the park.
All right, we did it. So if we look down here, we get a fuse, and I think that has to connect to those shacks down there. Wouldn't it be so nice if we could just have climbed that staircase? I know there are rocks on it, but I could have climbed carefully, maybe. We have a glow stick here. One of the fuses goes there, and I need to find the other fuse that will fix this top gondola. And let's see, I need to get this and that and that and that. No! So many things. Let's go to the bridge. Oh, there's that creepy woman again. Hi, creepy lady.
The tree. It's evil. Don't go there, it's... I must watch. I must report. I like birds. Do you? There used to be so many birds in these woods. You could watch them for days. I must report. The tree is evil. You will see.
She definitely seems to be like slipping in and out of various states of consciousness.
I must report. You.
No. I hope she doesn't go back into the part where she's basically Whitmarsh's slave and does whatever he tells her. And before I can grab some cool items there, the car falls down. Well, let's solve this hidden objects challenge. I want to grab this item and this item. Those are two items I can get right off the bat. One of them's a shell. I put it here. That gives me a cloth, and as you can see, we need another gear. I'm gonna dip the cloth in water. Use that to clean off this. Ooh, it's shiny. So I can shine up this person, or I can shine this bush and get two items. Great, so let me shine up this person. That gave me a glove. I'll use the glove to pull those branches aside. Then I'll use this twig to get some resin. Put this on here, this on there. The missing figurine head is not in my possession. So, I am going to take this resin and look at this. I use it on the gear. And then I use the gear. And hey, that gives me the figurine head as well as the hammer for this character. Figurine head goes into place, mirror goes into place. Now I can pick up that figurine and put it here. The two figurines light up those two figurines, so they give us the first of those three metal ring plates. Great, so we've got two basic areas here. We've got the tree here, the evil tree. It's got moving roots, and it is a very, very large tree. Very large. Well, it's got a heart-shaped lock.
This sap looks eerily like blood.
I don't like it. I really don't like it. Yeah, but that gives us the knife blade, which is an item we need. Over here, I mean, this totally feels like a puzzle, because we can look around here, and we've got symbols everywhere. Yeah, secret symbols, and I bet they match with this. This looks like some sort of unique coastal formations. Definitely going to be a puzzle, but not a puzzle we're solving quite yet. So we'll have to solve it later on in the game. I'm sure when we come back to open the tree, we'll have to solve that puzzle. For now, we want to check out this mansion, right? We want to check out the mansion here. That's our next...
Whitmarsh again. It appears that crypt is connected to the tunnels below. This might be the way through the tunnels Hamilton mentioned.
Our next major goal is going to be reaching this mansion. That's when we're gonna reach the end of the segment, is when we get to that mansion. All right, so let's take a look at this. This is a hidden objects challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Let's see. I need to grab everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's not 11. I moved this here to grab that. And then the final item is somewhere here. I thought I clicked that. Anyway, I'm done, and I have a grabber, or a grasper, however you want to call it. Wolf needs a fang. That's another metal ring plate. I use a glow stick to see. It is a raccoon. That is my enemy here today. So let's go back. We're going all the way back over here. I have the leather strap so I can feed it through this hole to pull open that thing. That way I can grab the fuse and use the grasper to get... What do we call it? Bolt cutters, probably. Bolt cutters! Alright. So we want to put the fuse into place. They control this, but first I want to cut it. And then I want to tie the end here. So that way when I spin the gondola, the rope falls off. I'm really lucky I knew which direction the gondola spun in. Like if it was going clockwise or counterclockwise, I don't know off the top of my head, but I guessed correctly. I guess I had a 50% chance of getting it right. So I'm going to take the rope here, and I'm going to tie the rope to this tree and use this winch to get the car out of the ditch. This is reminding me of Nancy Drew, Creature of Kapu Cave. We also had to get a car out of a ditch in that game with a winch. Very convenient to have a winch nearby if you have a car trapped inside a ditch for a puzzle. Okay, so the knife opened up that thing. I have a fang, and I have some crackers. Yum. Actually, they look kind of nasty. I don't want to eat those crackers, but I know somebody who will. Yes, all right, we got 2 items there. Now I'm going to put the fang into place. This is a simple puzzle. I like this puzzle. You just want to move these platforms. So just click on one to rotate it. So I'm going to get the red in the upper left here. And now I'm going to get, see, I want red touching red. I want green touching green. And purple touching, oh, that's not purple, that's blue. So let me rotate this one. There we go. Now red touches red, green touches green, purple touches purple. Simple enough. Simple enough. It helps that like the upper left one is already in place, although I'm not sure how you're supposed to tell that just by looking at the puzzle. Oh, that one's clearly already in place. Candle goes there. Lens goes here. Now we have a candle. You can tell we're like at the end of a segment and at the start of another segment because our inventory disappears. That seems to have happened quite a bit in this game. Every time we reach a new area, we sort of like get an empty, clean slate on our inventory. And that's going to be the case in just a moment. Like when we first reach this area, empty inventory, besides the butterfly pendants, of course. So let's go back to evidence here. We're gonna say Becky's parents are here.
I found Becky's parents.
Woohoo!
They're imprisoned in the roots. There's a large column inside the chamber. The whole thing is choked with roots.
If there is a specific place he takes his victims to kill them, this is probably it. Detective, you don't have much time.
I can't move these bars. They're solid steel.
There must be another way inside. Try to sneak into the manor. You're sure to find answers there.
Thank you, sir. So that draws a connection between the parents. Maybe they're at the murder scene. I hope they're not. I don't want them to die. Relief piece goes here.
Weakened worshippers, devoid of their master, strength and power, had no choice but to escape into hiding. Each to his own way now. Spread around all the far sides of the world. In the pits of their shelters. They would secretly continue their evil deeds.
Well, that's just creepy and weird. Don't like that. Don't like that. And we can actually talk about it. Okay, no.
You said the Reapers had to flee into hiding. So it was Raphael who hunted them?
The Reapers lost much of their strength when their master was defeated. Though still immortal, they would easily be captured by ordinary people. Raphael's role was thus fulfilled when Asmodai was slain. His further fate is unclear. Had he stayed on Earth, it would have been his own initiative, not the Lord's. He would also have had to take the form of a human, so as not to cause an uproar.
That conversation. Okay, so we're still getting more of that story. I like how we're halfway done with this. Yeah, we're halfway done with the stories. That's good. That's good. We've almost freed this guy. Also, a little concerned. Does that mean we're only halfway through the game? Because I thought we were really close to the end. I thought, well, let's show off this puzzle. With this puzzle, you want to rotate the rings and get them into place. Woo! Alright, so on the top we want the triple. We want the triples on the top, and then the not triples on the bottom. Ooh, this looks pretty good, actually. So let's see. Yeah. No. See, I got the two, like, middle rings to kind of fit. I'm trying to get them... Okay, so if I move this left... And then this left... This left... This left... This left... This left... This might not be it. Oh, that's not it at all, because the center ring is all messed up. There we go. That's what the center ring is supposed to look like. And then this one on the right controls the two, like, outer rings. Oh, please work. Got it! No! Got it backwards. See, that outermost ring is backwards. That's the problem. So, if this is a fun challenge, you ask, I would say, no. No, it's not, actually. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see. That looks so good, but now it's the middle ring is the one that's completely wrong. Oh dear. See, like, there's our solution. There's our solution. Perfectly done. No mistakes, but it's facing the wrong direction. So maybe if I just slowly do this. Like, okay, I'm moving this to the right a little bit. Then I move this to the right a little bit. That to the left a little bit, this to the right a little bit, and that to the right a little bit. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm just moving everything to the right slowly. Maybe that's probably the best way to go about it. Of course, this is... Yes, it's slow. It's almost torturously slow, you might say. Let me do this. Okay, come on, I can do it. And there you see we've kind of got it. No, because that messed up the top and bottoms again, so I probably should have stuck with what I was doing there earlier. Yes. Yes. Alright, I'm skipping it. Sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I got close.
There's the way out. Whitmarsh's mansion awaits.
What a nasty puzzle. Wish there was a reset button. Okay, so picking up the mirror piece gives me this hidden objects challenge on the left. Let's grab it. That raven head's the item we really need. Those look like shackles. This is an infinity symbol. Let's see. In order to get... I use the crowbar here to get the ashes. Which is gross. In order to get the lit candle, I use a match on a candle. Here's the chalice. There's the horn. I don't see grapes. That was a rose. And that was a ring, and the grapes are there. Okay. So that gives us a raven head. We're going to use the raven head here on the coffin. Give me this creepy looking guy.
He's gone. This is my chance to search the mansion unnoticed.
Okay. Looks like he kind of blocked off the entrance, but fine. I'll put my two items here. And as I said, it seems like we've got a completely empty inventory whenever we start a new section. So, let's check out these other sections. We are now at the mansion section. Next section is going to be the giant tree. And as I said, are we close to the end of the game or not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Are they going to, like, throw a completely new map at us once we finish with the evil tree? I don't know. Only time will tell. So, hey, guess what? I was kind of right. There is a bonus section. I'll show that off in just a moment. First, I need to grab this stuff behind the manor. I'm gonna grab these things. Okay, it's just one thing, but I move all those branches out of the way to get a rubber glove. And I use the rubber glove over here. That means this area is not full of electricity. Now let me show. Yeah, there's a bonus area. It's Mansion Cliff. This is where we are. We're gonna be trying to go through this area before we can get into the mansion. Man, like I said, it's like, well, we can't be that close to the end of the game, can we? Well, it looks like the end of the game is a bit farther away than I thought. We have a new segment, new surprise segment. Okay, so I grabbed that wing that I got from there, and that gives me a hidden objects challenge, so let's see if we can find all these things. There's a gargoyle, and wow, crazy. Okay, we have this thing, right? What did I unlock? I have no idea. Anyway, that's an item. Let's see if we can find the others. This is some sort of spiritual board. This is a Sith. We need to find an umbrella. Machete. Wow, I'm not finding anything. A cat, a machete. Demon picture, a sun, and a bat. Oh, hint, you've got to charge way faster than that if you want this video to be bearable. Umbrella, harp, and there's the bat. Thank you, umbrella. This has the Reaper statue. Found the Reaper statue. No, that was the harp. So the final item is an umbrella. That looks like it could be an umbrella. Umbrellas usually have like this really long piece, which is called a handle, that you hold it by. And I'm looking for long things like this. That looks like an umbrella handle, but it's not. Umbrella handles are generally circular at the end, so that's a great way to recognize them. And of course, the umbrella has a very distinctive shape at the top. Is this it? That was a parasol, not an umbrella. Whatever. So our two Reaper statues go over here. So what we want to do is slide items around so they're all in the right spot. So animals go over here, gold things go over here. So let's see. If I move this snake here, I can move the this to the gold place, and I'll move this down to the weapons one. That's weapons. So that means snake goes over there. Okay, let's get this particular gold one into place. Let's see. So I'll move animal down so I can move gold there, animal there. Move weapon out of the way so I can move gold here. Weapon there. It looks like I need to trade weapon with red things. So to do that, I'm gonna have to move this animal out of the way. Sorry, animal. Don't worry. I'll put you back soon. Just move them around like this. I probably could have done that better or explained it better, but it's basically, okay, I took those moves, redid them backwards. Hopefully that makes sense. Because a triangle has 3 sides, you're able to get that third side in. Whereas if it was just 1 or 2 sides, you couldn't swap them. They don't swap like that. Okay, that turned off the waterfall, so now I go into this cave.
It's the Simpsons camper. How did it get here? And my car. Among dozens of others.
So clearly this is where the villains keep all the cars of the people that they lure here. They're luring people here and just hiding their cars after they die. Mom and Dad, we're finally on the coast. Today we're camping in an old heritage park. It's spooky. Mark thinks it's been abandoned for some time. Right soon. Love, Shad and Mark. 1978. Wow. That's a while ago. So MR, Mr. Mark. Wonder what Mark's last name is. No idea. Mark Richardson's? Mark Rober? I don't know. My phone is broken. I have this picture of that villain, the villain from the previous game, as well as a metal rod here. I'm going to grab this. That is part of a wooden feather thing. And as we've been seeing throughout the entire game, whenever you have this symbol, that means there is a puzzle for one of those circular discs. So we've seen that throughout the entire game. Now we're going to have to go back. Oh, a hidden objects challenge. Give me a second, though. Wooden feathers are going to go here because this also had that symbol on it. That also had that symbol on it. So now we get a puzzle. So we're going to go right. I'm going to do the leftmost one first. I'm just moving it along a pathway. Let's see. That one's finished. Now the middle one, left and up, pretty easy. And now the rightmost one, it's pretty easy to move that one along the path. It was fairly close to the end too. Very simple puzzle. I mean, I've seen simpler puzzles, but it's still fairly simple. So I'm gonna go back here and, oh, no hidden objects challenge there yet? We will get a hidden objects challenge in there soon, don't you worry. But first we've got to do this one. Stone circle, typewriter, well, chandelier, typewriter, helmet, carpet, paw symbol, wig, and the bust. There's the bust. Let's see, I open up this for skeleton. Not sure where a crown is. Let's see, I put this mask on, I put these boots on, and I put this jacket on. That gives me a ritual outfit. Finally, the crown. I press that button to get the crown. Wow, that looks like a very valuable item, right? The crown, very valuable. Well, maybe a hidden objects challenge is triggered when we play around with the evidence. We've got to get some new evidence. Let's check out this MR stuff. It's a picture. They look very happy. Aww, it's just a pair of happy people, and you might recognize them from this, the ticket seller's locket.
The ticket seller. That must be her in the picture. And in this photo, it's the same person.
Where did you find it?
Down there, in the dungeon. They were engaged.
It's as I feared. She's a victim, then. Why would Whitmarsh keep her alive?
Wait.
I don't remember why, but I must watch. I must watch. If anything happens, I must...
A watchman. Evidence. This is referring to her. She had all that stuff from the victims' cars with her. This is the evidence being referenced here.
This has to mean Whitmarsh is compelling her. He uses her as a watchdog to alert him if anyone enters the park, and to keep an eye on them once they're inside.
But she still retains some of her memories. She remembered the locket.
You could try to bring her back memories. Even the harmful ones may break her hypnosis, which Whitmarsh has no doubt exploited.
So we want to restore her memories with our new useful item. What's this? That's part of the mystery.
First the bodies, now dozens of abandoned cars. It's starting to make sense. Illusion. So this is how the whole thing works. The ruined and deserted park veils itself with an illusion of prosperity, sometimes luring in unwitting travelers just passing by. Then the illusion fades, revealing the true darkness underneath. But for the innocents who get trapped here, it's already too late. Like flies caught in a spider's web. The spider is already on its way. The cars of the dead are dumped deep in a cave.
Their bodies are left in the catacombs to rot.
There's only one more question then. Why?
The only place where you might find the answer is Whitmarsh's mansion. You have no other option but to break inside.
I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. I have been, like, sneaking in through the back area, but only to solve hidden objects challenges, believe it or not. Only to solve hidden objects challenges. And one of those conversations we just got triggered this hidden objects challenge. Alright. Let's find these items. I'm not finding anything else. Let's use a hint. Handprint. Rib. I don't see the others. Let's put these pieces into place for a disc. For a ruby cross. The star goes into place for a disc relief piece. Click on the fly to make a spider appear. The last item is a temple. Here. It's a little picture on the wall. Okay. Got some nice items. Now let's go back to our ticket seller friend. Show her the evidence.
I remember. Mark! It's Mark. I remember now. Where is he? We came here. No. A very long time ago. We camped here, in this abandoned old heritage park. Whitmarsh caught us. He killed my friend. And Mark, my fiancé. I was left alive, but I don't know why. How many years have passed? It's all so blurry, like a dream. No, a nightmare. I feel it's a blessing just to breathe again. I've been suffocating for so long in the dark. Thank you. Whoever you are, and whatever you're doing here, I fear there's not much I can do for you in return. But take this. If you stumble upon my old van, maybe you'll find something useful there. How many years have passed? Please, I need some time to collect myself.
It's been many, many, many years. Aw, well, I'm glad we were able to help her.
You're searching for the other lost ones, aren't you? Good luck. I hope they don't end up like my fiancé.
Ugh, that's grim. Okay, to the mansion cliff then. We want to use her van keys. Over here. That gives us a car jack. We'll use that to break into the Simpsons trailer. The Simpsons.
The Simpsons camper. It's ruined.
Grab some flour and salt.
I remember this casket. It was under the bed when I first explored the camper.
Solve this puzzle. It says butterfly plus butterfly equals love, and it's a picture of Becky and her mom, indicating we put Becky's pendant and her mom's pendant together to open the casket. Aw, there's a picture of them. They're so happy. Oh, and there's Dad. They're happy too. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Matching pendants.
Becky and her mom. I remember being that age. We didn't always get along when I got older. But they look happy here. Like best friends.
Apparently our detective hero has some drama with her mama. Yeah, I don't really get along with my mom anymore. She's not happy that I spend my life chasing down giant raven monsters. But it's what I have to do, Mom. It's what I have to do! Grr. Anyway, puzzle here, like I said. There's a puzzle here. You want to put the bag of flour into place, then just move your mouse left and right to wipe that off. Put the stone circle here. And let's solve the puzzle. You want to rotate these discs so the images match. these symbols below. I'm doing it from left to right, so I've got the leftmost one. Now I've got the second from left. Now let's do the third from left. There we go. Fourth from left is already in place. And are the last two already in place, or did I mess up? Oh no! I messed up this one and that one. Whoops, well that's an easy fix. I'll just swap them, just move the one all the way left, and then move this one all the way right. Everything else is fine because we moved it out of place, and then immediately back into place. Excellent. So here we're gonna use the fire extinguisher and the metal rod. Let's see. We are going to need more of these metallic. Let's just check on this prisoner guy, okay? Let's give him these two relief pieces.
Time passed. Months, years, decades and centuries. In the depths of their hideaways, the worshippers waited until eventually the time came when in their hearts they heard their master's call again.
Okay, that didn't really tell us much. Let's see more.
Centuries after his fall from the deepest pits of hell, Asmodai spoke to his servants, scattered around the world. All of them received the same message. Hunt each other and fight to the death until only one of you remains. Make use of the unholy ritual weapon, for unlike any other, its power shall break the bonds of immortality. The most powerful of my servants will be honored. For I shall claim his body for my return.
So all the evil people were given a really, really strong weapon? That's not good. I'm also feeling like it doesn't make sense. Number 7 is here and number 8 is over here. What? Why is there such a huge jump? Why isn't 8 here or here? All the other ones are right next to each other, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoop, there's 8. Anyway.
Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Let's talk about this dagger, sir.
You spoke of the ultimate ritual weapon. Is it the only way to destroy the Reapers?
The Reapers used this unholy weapon in their rituals long before Asmodai was slain by Raphael. This ritual dagger bore the power of the demon, thus giving its wielder his strength, and the ability to destroy the other Reapers who were otherwise immortal, as well as any of their foul minions and creations.
Sounds like a good weapon for us to get to destroy the villain of this game.
Why illusion? Tell me more.
The park was abandoned before Whitmarsh conceived of using it as a trap. Had he revived it, the risk of the murders coming to light would have been much higher, because people would visit it deliberately, and every disappearance could be linked to this place directly. No, he only catches random passers-by, activating the illusion just before the gate pulls into their view. A camper or motorhome is the perfect target. Those are reserved for the longest trips. No traces are left behind. So, barring some freak incident like a police detective accidentally showing up. See what I mean? By the way, this should help you make your way to Whitmarsh's estate.
Am I a police detective? I thought I was just a detective. Anyway, that's the final item we need to get inside Whitmarsh's estate. You think he would have given that to us a lot sooner? Yeah. How much evidence do we still need? I think maybe we've got 3 pieces of evidence left, and we still have this picture of the villain from the previous game. I wonder if that will become important at some point. Maybe I'm just carrying around his picture for funsies. I don't know. Anyway, disc relief pieces go here. And now we get to go inside the manor. I know I'm sorry that I spent a lot of time here on the mansion cliff when I thought I was going to go right into the mansion right away. Well, now we are going into the mansion. Whoa, Becky! Becky, what are you doing? Becky, are you okay?
You came for me. I knew you would. I'm fine, but can't move.
Hold on, sweetheart. I will get you out of there in no time.
Yeah, trust me. Apparently, I'm a police detective now. Good news, this mansion is the final segment of the game. It is combined with the tree, as you can see, because we've got a bunch of tree stuff everywhere. Alright, so we've got this ruby thing. We need to open this drawer, and we need to finish this diamond monster. We also have a hidden objects challenge there, which we can't reach right now. We put the ruby eye over here inside that cane, and now we have a cane blade that will free Becky.
Please, you need to find my parents. The bad man will do something terrible to them if you don't.
Don't worry, I will find them. That's a promise. But first, I need to take you to a safe...
Uh-oh.
It's him! He's coming back! He can't find you. Quick, hide inside that cupboard. No matter what happens, don't come out until I call you. Promise me you'll be a brave girl?
Oh, what?
I didn't think you would get this far. I must say I'm impressed. Now, speak. Where's the girl? You won't tell me. Ah, no matter. Either you hid her or let her run. It won't take me long to find her. Why are you here?
I must report. I saw the girl. Running to the forest. North. Outside the mansion. I can show you.
You see, I have many pairs of eyes watching. She can't have run far. My raven will catch her. Would love to chat more, but you're not going anywhere. Now, if you'll excuse me, my other guests, a very nice family, are waiting. But don't worry, you're next.
So he has evil tree powers or something? I'm surprised he didn't use them earlier. Maybe they only work when we're this close to the tree. Anyway, now we're safe. Becky, you can come out.
Becky, it's safe. The bad man is gone. You can come out now.
What happened? Is he going to come back?
Becky, listen to me. I'm trapped and I can't move. You need to be a brave girl and get through to Mr. Hamilton. He will keep you safe. Can you do this for me?
No, I won't leave you. You helped me. I'm a big girl. I can handle this. Just tell me what to do.
Alright, I need her to get the sword. Was that sword visible earlier? I don't remember seeing the sword on the wall.
Becky, see if you can reach that sword on the wall.
I can't. It's too high for me.
Jump! Jump, Becky, jump! Jeez.
Try to move that chest over to the wall. I think you could climb it and reach the sword.
It's too heavy. I can't move it.
Well, then take...
It's okay, sweetheart. We'll think of something else.
This is kind of a frustrating puzzle, but also a fun puzzle at the same time, because we're guiding Becky to get the sword. We'll just take the stuff out of it, Becky.
See if you can open the chest. Maybe we could lighten it by removing its contents.
It's closed, but I see a keyhole on the front.
Well, then look for the key, Becky.
Whitmarsh must keep the key close at hand. Try to look for it among the stuff on the cupboard.
I found it! Yay!
All right, she just solved the hidden objects challenge. Found the key. Nice, nice. We are going to solve that hidden objects challenge in, like, a moment. This is a silly thing. Becky needs to be told to actually use the key.
Great. I'm proud of you, sweetheart. Now use the key on the chest and empty it.
Now she has to be told to push the chest.
We're almost there, sweetheart. The chest shouldn't be that heavy anymore. Try to push it now.
I did it! I'm strong.
Good job, Becky. Now get the sword.
Becky, stand on the chest. Very, very carefully reach for the sword, grab it, and bring it to me.
Yes, be very careful with it. It's dangerous.
I've got it! I told you I can do it.
Good job, Becky. You did it with lots and lots of instructions from me. Okay, am I free now?
Please hurry. We need to save my parents.
Don't worry. I promise. I will find them. But first, I need to take you somewhere safe.
But there's no time.
I think I can help you with that. I misled Whitmarsh in the forest. He sent the raven out ranging and went to the tree himself. I'll take the little one to your friend in the logging camp. We'll wait for you there.
No! I want to see my parents!
Becky, be a good girl and wait for me there. I will return with your parents.
You promise?
I promise. Now go, and be careful.
Aw, well that's very, very nice. Yeah, you totally can't see the sword on the wall from this angle. It was very nice of the ticket seller to help us out by pretending to still be working for Whitmarsh. I'm pretending I'm still under your mind control. And here's the hidden objects challenge. Looks a lot like it did when we were sitting caught by the tree roots. Yeah, this looks like the same basic puzzle. I wonder where the key is that Becky found. She left plenty of items for us, like a horsewhip, and a corkscrew, and a top hat. Maybe I'm gonna say the key was in the top hat. That's my theory. The clock, the mask, and the glasses. So a couple of puzzles here, I think. We open up this for a tree, we open up this for an old photo. We're gonna grab this. This is a door handle. We're moving it down here. We open the door. That gives us a revolver. I should take that revolver with me. That seems like it would be a very useful item. But no, I'm just gonna throw it aside. And I got a dancing ballerina. Hooray, dancing ballerina. And I opened up this drawer for a fan. Also, there's a cool item which I really, really need, but I can't get it quite yet. The most important item here, obviously, is a glass of wine. Oh man, I could use one of those. This has been a long day for our detective friend. Alright, so the corkscrew goes up over here on this drawer, giving us the key to the door. This is Whitmarsh's private study. Although, you know, I'm not sure there are any other rooms in this manor. Like, there's probably a bathroom somewhere and a bedroom. But no, it's just the study. That's the only one we're checking out. Here we need an ultraviolet lamp to display the fancy stuff on the board. You can't really see it. Yeah, see that ultraviolet lamp? Yeah, it's covered up by the text box, so you can't really see it. That's a little unfortunate. Here in the middle, let's see, this is about Hamilton, our friend, you know, the guy. We fixed his leg because we're a nice guy. We're a nice detective person like that. So, stole the murder weapon in the previous game. Wow. Wow. That's why the bad guy is interested in Hamilton. Hamilton has that murder weapon. And here's something just for a puzzle. It looks like it's evidence, but it's just for this puzzle. It says we need acid to melt these crystals. To melt these crystals so we can grab that emblem. Let's see. Back here, we're gonna move these books. Get one of the emblems. Over here on the left, we have something else about the previous game. Looks like, hey, this is about me. I was that police officer. Yeah, and then looks like The culprit of this game, Whitmarsh, is interested in the culprit of the previous game, the Preacher. And a body being entangled in roots, that's gross. Underneath that piece of evidence is a pair of tongs. Here I use the diamond ring to get some corrosive acid. We have a light bulb that's missing, and we have to do this. I totally thought the puzzle would be grabbing this particular ultraviolet lamp and moving it to the other side of the room, but that's not the solution to the puzzle. Would have been a nice solution, though. So the acid goes here. And I use the tongs to pick up that device because it's very dangerous. And I'm going to put both of them into place here. Gives me half of an item. Lots more evidence. The Raven pays homage to Master Asmodai. Living sacrifices shall be without end, Master. Ah, and here's how we get inside the building. Also, see, you go in through the entrance, and there's a nice staircase there, and it looks like some sort of password. And this is the coast puzzle. Aha! It's the rocks seen from the vista. We've seen those rocks. We've seen those rocks. And we've got a couple things we can do here. Let's solve the UV bulb puzzle, because we're right here. Alternately, we could go to the evidence or do the rocks puzzle right now. But I'm right here, so I'm doing the flashlight puzzle. Basically, you find all the stuff in the middle, and then a few things on the right, coupled with a few things on the left. This gives us a torn page piece. Zoom in on this and put the torn pages into place for a jigsaw puzzle. Nice, the pieces kind of overlap. Okay, that's where that piece goes. It's hard to see. Those pieces definitely overlap each other. No pieces, get out of my way. Here we go. This looks good. Yes. This piece goes up and down like that. This piece goes left and right like that. Great, we've got most of these pieces in place, right? I hope so. This here, and then this there. Good, we solved that puzzle. Yeah, I'm not sure why they had a UV light above that puzzle. It didn't really help the puzzle or have anything to do with the puzzle. Alright, so we're all done because we can't find the second half of the safe part yet. Our detective refuses to look here and grab that second half of the safe part until we get this evidence figured out. So let's sort the evidence. Is this the scene of the murder?
According to this sketch, underneath the tree, there's some kind of ritual chamber. Wait. That place where I saw Becky's parents. The roots were growing wild. And there's a door at the bottom of the giant redwood. According to the sketch, there should be a passage that leads down to the chamber.
This just might be the place we're searching for. So, the obvious conclusion is to find a way to open the gate.
Yeah, we need to get inside the tree. So let's see. I don't think we use the Hamilton information right now. I think we use this life transfer. I think that's the motive. And that goes along with this, maybe?
So it is all about demonic rituals. I've seen something like this before. 2 years ago, in Maple Creek.
Demonic rituals. According to the story I've been telling you, this shouldn't come as a surprise.
It doesn't, but the way it works does. Makes my flesh crawl. The roots are used to suck the life from the victims. It feeds the heart of the demon's imposter, who originates from the tree. The roots, to be precise. The depleted corpses are left in the dark underground to rot. The whole area is warped and corrupted by evil. Twisted roots cover the land, obeying the will of their master. Like heartbroken, helpless witnesses, their once pure owners, the trees, are now dying, joining the victims in oblivion. I have to end this, by any means necessary.
I will help you, detective, as soon as I am set free. You have my word.
Okay. So we've done that. We've done that. We still can't search here. We've got that perforated page by the giant tree. Let's go there now. Seems like an odd time to throw this puzzle at you, but sure, that's how we do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get going. Number 1 was sort of in this corner here, and I need to readjust this telescope lens on the far right-hand side. Number 2 is here. Readjust the telescope lens. Number 3 was over here in the middle, so we use the middle lens there. I'm going to go directly left for number 4. Let's see, number 5 is down here. Readjust the lens. Number 6 over here. Readjust the lens again. Great.
Only one thing left to do. Find the rest of the pieces to the safe key. I bet there's somewhere inside the mansion.
So now that we're done with all of that, we've got the evidence. We've got this sequence of runes. Now we can go back to the mansion and get that last safe key. Alright, so here we need to find the sugar bowl and the newspaper and the magnifier and the safe key and the scissors and the teapot and the ankh and the scroll and the vase. And I'm going to shut this and I'm going to grab the bicycle and the telescope. But you know what? I don't think that glass of wine was enough alcohol for me. Let's get some iced whiskey. Yeah, give myself a nice bit of whiskey. Oh, I need more whiskey than that. Well, I'll put some ice in it. There we go. Whiskey on the rocks. I don't know why we have 2 alcohol puzzles in the final hidden objects challenge of the game, but sure, why not? Yeah, let's go here. Safe part goes here, so it was 4 to the left. No, 4 to the right. I know the difference between left and right. 4 to the right, 7 to the left, 3 to the left, 0 to the right, and 6 to the left. Gives us more evidence, and it just throws 2 tokens at us. 2 of them. Yeah, that's interesting. I know we're at the end of the game, but it does sort of feel like cheating when they're just gonna throw all the tokens at us, all the remaining tokens at us right at once. Okay, so the rune emblem, the heart goes here. We already got the runes from the puzzle just right next door with the telescope. So we're gonna press the symbols in the order indicated on that paper, letting us inside. Take a look here and we pull this lever. And that gives us a puzzle! Hooray! So this puzzle, we're gonna take this torch, we're gonna light these 2 things, and we're gonna put these 2 symbols on the wall here. That opens up the door, giving us a gear. We put the gear into place. That gives us a sword. We give the sword to the angel. So the demon drops the dagger. We give the dagger to the follower, giving us the key. That gives us another gear, as well as a ruby. The ruby goes on this chest, giving us a spear, so we can grab that dagger again. So we get the final relief piece. Okay, done. We're done, everybody. Is there anything else to
All
talk
in
to
the
this
name
guy
of a
about?
demon.
Yeah.
Whitmarsh has killed so many people.
The more victims Whitmarsh sacrifices, the more powerful he becomes, together with his master. According to what you deduced from the evidence, the heart in the demon's imposter is the key that activates his terrible machine of death. As it collects the lives of its victims, it is bound to Whitmarsh himself.
Okay, just checking to make sure there's anything else we could talk to him about. No, it looks like we've cleared all of these conversations. Lots of conversations. Great. So, yeah, I do find it funny. How many pieces are there? There's 12 pieces of this lock, and 4 of them just get thrown at us in the final section of the game. The mansion. I thought they were going to be a bit more spread out throughout the entire game. Honestly, that's what I thought. And anyway, in any case, let's see these 4 stories.
The great hunt has begun. The one who had the weapon had the advantage over others, and immediately became the first aggressor. However, bearing the artifact of desire, he would also become the most hunted prey. Some of the worshippers would work alone. Others would temporarily join forces. Some would prefer to seek shelter and wait. Others kept seeking and hunting. Decades and centuries passed. And through murder, treason, and death, the ritual weapon would pass from hand to hand.
Alright, getting close.
With each new worshipper slain, Asmodai was closer and closer to achieving his goal. For the fading life force of each victim would be transferred, making the Slayer grow in power, and preparing the host for the true master to be reborn. The time has finally come. When of the 12 dark spirits of old, only one remained.
Whitmarsh.
His name was the Raven.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense. I guess Whitmarsh is a fake name. Anyway, last piece. Gasp! It's the villain from the last game!
I lied to you, Detective. There are still 2 Reapers remaining. The final duel is now about to begin. If I were you, I would pray that it is the priest who is victorious, not the Raven. It is the second time you save me, and thus you're not on my list. This time.
So I've been helping my arch nemesis the entire time. Oh.
It's the preacher from Maple Creek, the man I've been hunting. He and Whitmarsh are the last of the Reapers. How can I stop either of them? Think, Detective.
Oh, if only I had a revolver or something. Well, let's check out our evidence
The evil
board.
preacher from Maple Creek, my ultimate enemy. He was here all the time. He will try to defeat Whitmarsh now. I will have to face whichever comes victorious from their duel. How can I match the Reapers of Asmodai?
Definitely feels like no matter who wins, humanity loses. Well, it's kind of hard to actually see the pieces of evidence on the board. I think this is one. Yes, this is another. And this is the third.
The ultimate weapon. This must be the one the preacher spoke of in his story. The only artifact with which the Reapers can be defeated. Wait, Back in Maple Creek, Hamilton stole the preacher's ritual dagger and tried to murder him with it. And now he's used it twice to scare off Whitmarsh's raven. This must be the weapon. This is why Whitmarsh sought Hamilton. He needed the weapon to slay the preacher, and thus become the last and most adored of the Reapers. Hamilton is here and has the dagger. It's time I paid him a visit.
Ah, so that's why the villain lured Hamilton here. The villain was after Hamilton's dagger. Well, let's go back to Hamilton. He's here.
What? The preacher's here? What are we waiting for? Let's get after him. Damn it! I can't stand on this leg. You go ahead. But remember, he's dangerous. I'll follow you as soon as I can. But it might be a while. He's a dangerous man. And I'll follow your tracks as soon as I can. I suspected this weapon had a meaning to Whitmarsh. But not this. No matter. Time's getting short. Take it and go. I'm right behind you.
Thank you, sir. What about the others?
Please, you have to help my parents.
I will.
Not much time left. You need to stop Whitmarsh once and for all.
And you, Hamilton?
Go, detective. Finish it.
I will. I will. I should probably just use the map to get there. No, I'll take the long way around. Sure, why not? Here we go. Okay, I'm going to the large tree now. Ah! Uh-oh! It's the Ghost Raven! Use the dagger on it, detective! Sorry, Raven. You've just been ghosted. So, I'm going inside the tree's core now. This area is open.
So, you managed to break free. I assume that annoying woman had something to do with it.
I admit, she was helpful for a human.
No matter. Soon the ultimate weapon will be mine. The one who stole it from you will be here soon, like a fly falling in the spider's web. Then you'll meet your inevitable end, brother.
Sassy as ever. You can try. We both know Master favors me.
Never!
He says I was helpful for a human, like he's not human? Whatever. Let's solve this puzzle. I guess he probably doesn't consider himself human anymore.
Our daughter. Where?
Hold on, I'm getting you out of here. So what you want to do is grab the root
Darling.
and just slowly move it off the screen. Just slowly move it off the screen. Up, slowly. Now you need to start with the root. See if a root is underneath another one. Like, see this one? It's underneath that one. You can't move it. Nope. You can't have a root that's that's under another root.
Everywhere. The fog.
There we go. Done. It's a fairly simple
Run.
puzzle.
Becky's safe. She's hiding in the logging camp.
Is our child safe? I don't know how to thank you.
Run! Take care of your girl. Forget about me. There's no time.
Thank you.
Fool, did you really think you could beat me? You should have escaped when you had a chance. Bereft of your tiny Maple Creek domain, hunted by mortals seeking shelter. Your forces are no match for my power. Look around you. Ah, detective, you never cease to amaze. Pity, I planned to keep you for the very end. I should have brought you here immediately. Now the game is over.
Weren't you looking for me?
Where is the dagger? Where is it? Do I need to inflict some pain to make you talk?
Hamilton did it to give me time to act. think, Detective.
It's very nice of Hamilton to step in and provide a good distraction. Good distraction. So we want to reach the top of the tree. Now that Becky's parents have been moved out of the way, I can reach the top of the tree over here. Move these branches out of the way. Doesn't matter what order you click them in, they all just go out of the way. This one I need to cut with the dagger, and then I click to get the other two branches out of the way. And then I stab this heart with the dagger, bringing an end to the game. Sure, that was our character, the detective. We briefly get to see her standing next to Hamilton from behind. We'll see her again, right? Yep, there she is. I'm pretty sure that's her. We must have been playing as her the whole time.
Thank you.
And then we have this ominous ending.
Do it for the glory of the Master.
Looks like our arch nemesis is going to be victorious. Oh no, and he's probably going to come back and cause problems for us in the third game of the Enigmatis series. I believe there's only 3 games in the series. I could be incorrect about that. So thank you very much for watching this video. I have played this game several times now. I originally did a walkthrough for this game. It came out in 2015, I think. So I originally played this game when it came out, did a walkthrough, did 30-minute videos. And just recently, this year, 2023, the game just sort of exploded. I'm told that they re-released it on mobile systems, and that's why this game suddenly became super popular and people started watching this really, really old walkthrough that I did. Because otherwise, people wouldn't be watching, people don't usually watch, 8-year-old videos, do they? I mean, some people do, but still, it got 10,000 views in 3 months, which is very unusual. I mean, it's possible the game could have become more popular because it was ported to a different system, not just mobile, maybe Nintendo Switch or something like that, or maybe it was released in another country, translated into a different language. And people just got really stuck and needed help on the game, and that's why they're checking my old walkthrough. That's possible too. Anyway, so I have that original walkthrough where I played each game, played the game 30 minutes at a time, so 5 or 6 videos, 30 minutes long. I've got this video. I'm also going to do a no commentary video, which is a bit more direct. It's going to have all the cutscenes and everything, but it's a bit more direct than this one because I won't be pausing to talk about the game and such. I also decided to do a what do you call it? A speed run of the game, where I just tried to beat the game as quickly as possible. It's not the best speed run in the world. If I really wanted to do it super well, I would have done the speed run over and over and over again. I would have done it 20, 30, 40 times until I got the best possible time. But I did not. It was more of a speed run to see how fast can you beat the game. I was really curious to see how fast you could beat the game if you skip all those cutscenes, because there's a lot of cutscenes. We had to put 12 tokens on the board to get that story for the preacher to be freed. So yeah, I was interested in seeing how quickly the game could be beaten if you skip all the cutscenes. It looks like it's 40 to 48 minutes is like the time I got. So say about 50 minutes to beat the game. If you're moving really, really quickly and you know what you're doing, that's probably a good time. And I'm probably also going to do a video for all the hidden objects challenges and all the various puzzles in the game. Those seem like they'd be easy enough bonus videos because I've got all this video footage of the game. Might as well use it, get some more content out of it while this game has suddenly become super popular. I think something else too, if you click this guide, it takes you to a website that no longer exists. So, yeah, I tried that, and maybe that's another reason why this walkthrough of mine has suddenly become popular, because, you know, the original guide that came with the game doesn't work anymore. So, this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, I'm just going to be pumping out like a week of content about this game, which includes this video, because the game has suddenly had a sudden resurgence in popularity. I hope you enjoyed my video walkthrough. I hope sometime in the future to play the other 2 games in the Enigmatis series. I especially want to play that first game, see the backstory of the preacher, and of course I want to play the 3rd game, see how the trilogy ends. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.